Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It looks like the plant's coming out of my head. This week I am doing a Life in London vlog for those that have asked. I'm going to show you a little bit about what I get up to in a week in London, including some fun bits at home. So if that sounds good, let's jump in. I actually just got some parcels delivered. One of them is very not relevant because it's Brita filters from Amazon, but the other one is a delivery from Lookfantastic. I topped off some new beauty and skincare bits, so I'm gonna unbox that right now with you, in case you're curious, some of the things I like to use on my face. All right, here is what I bought. I'm not going to show you the box because obviously it has my address on it. The first thing that I picked up are these Revolution Skin Hyaluronic Acid Hydro Gel Eye Patches. This is the one with colloidal gold, but I've also tried the rose ones. And I have to say, this is a morning ritual I've been really enjoying, is when you get out of the shower, put these on your under eyes, and it's really nice and cooling. And you just leave them on for like 10 minutes or so. And I kind of keep them on through kind of blow drying my hair and everything. And I feel like it just gives my eyes like a nice hydrating wake up. The next thing I got is a replacement, one of these. This is a Tweezerman. This is a foot like callus pedal. What is it officially called? Antibacterial callus stone. See, I knew it had a more official name. I actually had one of these in my shower and it started growing mold on it. So tip to the wise, do not leave these in the shower. It's really easy to have it in the shower because then you remember to use it when your feet are wet, because then the calluses come off more quickly. But I'm gonna try not to make that mistake so this one lasts longer than its previous one. All right, and then last but certainly not least, I wanted to get a top off of the blush I use, which is the NARS Orgasm. I really like that one. It's like nice and kind of like a really nice light shade. Now, this is interesting. What I saw on Lookfantastic is they had this little mini set for the same price as one blush. So basically it's 2 travel sizes instead of a full-size blush. But I thought, I'm kind of intrigued for travel to try the stick because I thought that might be kind of interesting, especially for summer holidays. So that looks quite cool. Ooh, it's smaller than I thought. But yeah, you've got like a really mini little blush there. I mean, this is actually quite nice as a gift set, or if you're someone like me who travels a lot and wants travel size things, I think this actually would be a really lovely gift. And it also means you can try either the cream stick or the actual blush itself and see what you like more. So yeah, gonna give that a try. And if you want me to report back on if I like this, please leave a comment down below. Workday done. It's about 6 p.m. now. It's very gloomy outside, but I am gonna go walk to the Regent Street H&M Home. It's such an awesome store. So I actually have a project. So this plant that's behind me is massively growing out of its plant pot, and I really should have probably couple months ago repotted it. So I've picked up the soil, I've picked up the insert, but I need a cute pot to put the plant in. And I'm gonna bring the insert with me to the H&M Home. I've done a little bit of reconnaissance work on the website and I've seen a few that I think look really nice, but as my friend who actually originally purchased this plant for my birthday for me said, you have to make sure it fits within the pot of your choice. So I thought that's the perfect after work evening project. I'll go get a good long walk in, see if I can find something that I like versus just trying to order it online and then having to like mail it back if it doesn't work, because it just seems like the plant pots could get heavy. And then yeah, so anyways, I thought I would share a couple things that I like when I go into the H&M Home store. And of course, I will always link everything down below. So let's go see what is in store right now. So I made my way down Regent Street battling some of the crowds. Wasn't too bad on this visit. And here I am walking into the H&M Home store. It is just so stunning inside. There's 2 different floors, and it's a dedicated standalone H&M store just for the home items. So I got a little distracted on the way in because some of the new plates that are out are really cute. I love these sage green ones here. I thought, if only I had a bigger kitchen, because I would love to have all the custom plates, but some really beautiful kind of glasses, pictures. They also have real plants that you can buy there, which is fantastic. Then it was on to looking at the pots, the mission that we were there for. There were some really lovely ones, but what I found was they were either way too big or way too small for the size that I needed. So it was actually really good that I went into the store versus just trying to guess based on the measurements that I had online. So that was really helpful. I was literally walking in, putting my little plant pot into them. But yeah, I just saw lots of really cute things in the store. And then I made my way home. I did pick one plant pot, which of course I didn't catch on camera. And yeah, just saw this really cool artwork in Mayfair. And then I stopped at Leon for a little bit of dinner. I got this really delicious looking kind of chicken and grains kind of shawarma salad, which was absolutely outstanding. And I would definitely recommend it if you have never been to Leon. So I thought I would share with you the finished product of the plant repotting. So I got this really cute plant pot from H&M Home. It's funny, when I was filming the shopping video in the store, I actually forgot to capture this one on camera. I showed you all the other options except this one. So yeah, how pretty is that? I just really like it. It looks really nice on my mantle. So I've got, you know, obviously my gorgeous white fireplace with the crown molding. I have no flowers there yet, though. I need to go get some flowers. And then my other plant pot, I think, is one we got from a garden center, which is just really textured and pretty. But yeah, really nice. And then we did repot the plant, although we've had a slight plant casualty in the interim, but yeah, I'm gonna water this again today just to give it a little more love, but I really hope it enjoys its new home and can grow a little bit bigger. And if you're curious about all the plant pots, including this one that I bought, I will leave all of them linked down below from H&M Home, because how pretty is this? And I think it was something like between 13 and 15 pounds. And I bought the insert locally from a garden center. So yeah, really, really happy with the end result. Well, hello there. I have been busy working all day. It's 10 of 3 right now. I finally made lunch. I'm gonna show you, but then I have to eat it in like 10 minutes before my next call. Let me show you what I made for lunch. So I'm having something really simple and delicious. I've just made a beef burger. I really like the ones from Gourmet Burger Kitchen because they have no strange ingredients. It's all like natural ingredients you can understand. And then I made an arugula salad, I guess, which they call rocket here in the UK, with cucumbers, carrots, some toasted chopped hazelnuts, feta, beetroot, and yeah, just looks really good. And a little drizzle of tahini and spicy aioli on top. Yum, yum, yum. And this is just for those of you that comment on a lot of my travel vlogs that you seem to think that I'm eating out all the time. The reality is actually quite the opposite. I really love to cook for myself, and one of the reasons why I really love working from home is you can make really delicious and healthy meals in like 10 minutes at home. Yes, when you have 10 minutes before your next call. Woo! Off we go. See you soon. Hey guys, so it's another day, well, another evening, I should say, and I've got a really fun activity tonight that I thought I would film and bring you along to. I am going to Kew Gardens for a wine walk. It's put on in partnership with Kew Gardens, and I think you pronounce them Luthwaite's. I will leave them on the screen and leave a link down below. but they do these wine walks that you can book tickets for, which means that you get to go to Kew Gardens after hours, so you get to see kind of the sun setting, be there after dark, and the whole idea is that you get to taste wine in different areas of the gardens while kind of touring Kew Gardens after dark. So if that sounds good, I cannot wait to see what this experience is like. So let's go head over to Kew. So we began our evening at Kew Gardens with a welcome glass of sparkling wines. Apparently, so I'm sorry again, I don't know if it's Laithwaite's or Luthwaite's, the wine brand. They were all fantastic, by the way, so I will leave them linked down below, but we began with a welcome drink, and then we got to carry that drink walking with us as we got to see kind of the famous glass house of Kew Gardens, which is just stunning. The idea of this series is that we'd be paired with an expert from the wine brand, and they would have different wines for us to sample throughout Kew Gardens, and they were specifically curated to the spaces that we were in for a multi-sensory experience. So after the first glass of sparkling wine, we then had a sparkling rosé and a Pinot Noir in the Rose Garden, which was just a stunning way to start. As you can see here, this was during a little bit slightly warmer weather, so I don't think that they're actually doing these anymore for the autumnal or winter season, but I have a feeling based on how good this was, I hope they do it again next summer, so I will leave everything linked down below. But what was just so nice is we got such an education on wine at each different stop. We also got an education on Kew Gardens and some of the different magnificent areas that we were touring. And yes, it did get progressively darker into the evening, which felt really special. But we had kind of some Italian wines in the aromatic Mediterranean garden, and then we had tropical New World wines in the temperate house, which was really cool. And as you can see here, we're inside the glass houses now, which is a completely different temperature, and was just such a special experience with a small group to get to be trying the wines while being inside Kew. And then we did finish with a classic Bordeaux at the Pavilion, where we really got to enjoy kind of the evening there. So it was just, I cannot say enough how wonderful this evening event was. Although the only tip that I would give is it's definitely a lot of alcohol, and I am absolutely someone who doesn't drink very much. I maybe have like 1 or 2 drinks when I go out. So if you are like me, just maybe be prepared for that, and maybe also eat something really substantial and stodgy before, because at the very end, it's more just charcuterie board kind of snacks. But they do have a really great restaurant at Kew, so you also could just go and enjoy that, which I think would be fabulous. Today I am doing something really fun. You can see I'm quite dressed up. I'm actually going to the Berkeley for afternoon tea. So it's my friend's birthday and she really wanted to do this. And apparently the Berkeley does this special fashion afternoon tea, which just seems like the girly afternoon dream. So as always, I'm gonna take you along with me and let's go see what the experience is like. I am so excited to go check it out. So off we go. So this is what I wore to the afternoon tea. I feel like sometimes people aren't sure what to wear. I wore some black kind of dress trousers, more like leggings fitted ones, with a beautiful Anthropologie blazer and some ankle boots as well. So just kind of a little bit more put together, but still very kind of comfortable and stylish because, you know, we're gonna be eating a lot of food. So the afternoon tea at the Berkeley, the pret-a-porter one, is fantastic. When we got there, they curated the sandwiches to our dietary needs, which was really helpful. I had one friend who's vegetarian, one who's gluten-free. I also can't do red onion, so we all kind of had our different needs and the sandwiches were provided accordingly. And what's really great is you actually can also ask for seconds, which is something I never knew about the afternoon teas. I always just thought that like you get what you get and that's it. But my friends are quite the afternoon tea veterans and taught me quite a bit. So if you did love one of the sandwiches more than the others, you could ask for a second of that one, or Some of my friends even asked for a to-go box for what they couldn't finish, which was also great because their boyfriends and husbands got to benefit from the afternoon tea goodies. But what I would say about the Pret-a-Porter afternoon tea was that it was fantastic. It changes, I think, on a specific cadence based on different designers, different seasonal trends. So what you're seeing here might not be exactly the experience you get, but I just loved the creativity and the artistry in the afternoon tea. It's so wonderful and unique and different, and really for a birthday party makes for such a fun kind of girls' day out because of that mix of fashion with the kind of sandwiches, the cakes, and I should mention they also did gluten-free cakes as well for my friend who was gluten-free. So I cannot recommend this enough. I know afternoon teas are a bit pricey, but this one had the great mix of, I would say, value for the money, and would also be unique if you've done a more traditional one to go and try this one for a follow-up afternoon tea experience. And look at us kind of butchering the cake. You know, everyone's got to split equally. Yeah, and then for the teas, they have such an extensive tea menu, and you also can have more than one tea as an option. So I really love that as well, because I think all of us tried a few different teas on our visit, which meant we were definitely using the loo quite a few times. But I'm gonna show you next how they taught me how to make matcha, which I thought was really cool. Just a little bit of cold water, and then you whisk it.
And now we have to really energetic mix all of it.
Oh, so cool.
And make smooth mousse.
Yeah?
Whatever.
I'm learning for my matcha at home.
Perfect. Everything is smooth.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Now we are ready to put the hot water.
The hot water in, okay.
Exactly.
Love this.
And I see how you're doing the water in a circular rotation as well.
I mean, this is just
for a bit of ceremony, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, it looks wonderful. Thank you.
Amazing. And now we're ready to drink it straight away from.
Thank you. So just to summarize, I really thoroughly enjoyed the Pret-a-Porter afternoon tea at the Berkeley. I think if you've got a birthday celebration, a special event, or you're just visiting London and you want to try a unique afternoon tea, if you are a fashionista, I think this one would be really fun. I thought it was great value for the money, and the service was impeccable. So with that said, that wraps up my Life in London vlog. I know this is a little bit of like quite a few things mixed together, so I would love your feedback on if you like the format of this, just seeing a little bit of what I get up to at home with my beauty, skincare, and home haul. Unfortunately, behind me, my plant is still not doing the best, so if you happen to be a plant doctor, am I overwatering it? Is it, I need to go to my local garden center with a picture of it and find out what's up, because I feel like I'm failing as a plant mom, and I've had that plant for years. So it's not adapting well to its new plant life, or new pot life, which is not ideal. But yeah, let me know what you think of this video. I'd love to make more like these, because there's always so much that I get up to every week or so, and there just never seems to be like enough time to share it all online. So would love your feedback. If you like this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below. If you've got any great tips on things to do in London, if you have any feedback on this video, sharing is always caring here on this channel. And if you want to subscribe, I would love that. I have lots of great travel and lifestyle videos coming your way. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you soon.